This is it's not actually a Christmas song, but it has a Christian message, so maybe that'll work. It's the kind of message that calls for unity. Anyway, it was recorded in the early days of recording by one of my heroes, Washington Phillips, who sang and accompanied himself on a homemade zither and created a unique sound, and also this unique song, which is called the Denomination Blues. I want to tell you it's a natural fact. Every man don't understand the Bible alike, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. Well, denominations have no right to fight. They ought to go on and treat each other right, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. The primitive Baptists, they believe you can't get to heaven unless you wash your feet, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. The only primitive has any part is the one that does the washing with the pure in heart, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. Now the missionary Baptists, they believe go under the water and not to wash your feet, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. Now the Indian Methodists, they believe sprinkle the head and not to wash your feet, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. Now the African Methodists, they believe the same, 'cause you know denomination ain't a thing but a name, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. Now the holiness people, when they came in, they said, boys, we can make it by living above sin, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. Now the Church of God has it in their mind they can get to heaven without the sacrament wine, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. You're fighting each other, you think you're doing well, but the sinners on the outside are going to hell, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. Now the preachers preaching think they're doing well. All they want is your money and you can go to hell, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. There's another kind of preacher that's high in speech. They have to go to college to learn how to preach, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. But you can go to the college, you can go to the school. If you ain't got Jesus, you're an educated fool, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. That kind of a man, he's hard to convince. A man can't preach unless he makes sense, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. when people they jump from church to church, you know their conversion don't amount to much, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. We better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. When Jesus came here at dividing day, gonna call the sheep to him, drive the goats away. That'll be all now. I'll say that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all. It's right to stand together, it's wrong to stand apart, 'cause none's gonna enter but the pure in heart, and that's all now. I'll tell you that's all. But you better have Jesus now. I'll tell you that's all.
Really nice.
Very
Yeah, very
nice.
good. Yeah, great old song.
The bass blues.
Okay, Al, I think you're up next.
Okay.
I mean, just everybody. Okay, ready for Al.
All right. I just playing some harmonica today. I was just trying to think of some Christmas songs or Yuletide songs to play. So I'm originally from Minnesota. So like everybody up there is wallowing in the snow. I think it was snowing there today. So try and do this one, Let It Snow. Man, that part. Woo. Golly.
I lost a couple of hairs.
I lost a hair off my, you yanked it right out of my mustache on that slide. Dang.
Yeah, I often have trouble with the mustache and the harmonica, especially.
That threw me off for a second there. I had to hit that accidental.
So I guess you really need one of them button harmonicas to play that.
Yeah, you got to have a couple accidentals in there.
That's where the word accidental comes from, you know.
Yeah, I just had the accident. So.
That's good.
Okay. Well, I guess we're moving on, unless you guys have another one.
I had let's see. I had a list of songs. You know, Allison's in London. So here's an English tune. Wassail song for later. All right. That's it.
Yes, yes. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. All right, Al and the Hortons, if you please. I am muting everyone. So, oh, I think my mouse has gone haywire again. I'm gonna have to get a new mouse, no doubt about it.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Okay,
Hold
we
on.
are in a different location.
I'm
You
gonna
can
have to
see
beat it into submission or something.
we're in our living room because Jeff's playing electric bass today,
Oh
and with all the
wow!
dogs, there's just not really room in our
Yeah.
music room to put up all the stuff. But I'm not
Oh,
going to
there
use
it
a
is.
mic.
And my
And
mouse came. My mouse come back the very next day. So yeah, I'm sorry. You were talking about Jeff's electric bass.
And so we're in a different location. I'm changing my name here. So we are the Horton Duo now instead of Sandy Horton. I'm trying to change this. And we each picked a song. I picked Christmas song, and we're going to play it just regular, like a traditional song. And then I'll go into the jazz solo I wrote for it, and Jeff will go into the jazz solo he wrote for it. And then we'll do a little short. What's the next one? Frosty. Frosty the Snowman. We'll do it just traditionally, and then I'll go into my jazz solo, and he'll do his jazz solo.
Oh
So
boy.
we're
Well,
electric today, so we can do a little jazz in addition to the traditional.
that'd be great. First, we shall mute,
Everybody is me.
and now we are ready.
Okay.
The celestial symbol.
And the bells.
Now we got Frosty next.
Yeah, right. Let me re-mute everyone. Okay, so I'm doing that, and if you all will unmute, we'll begin again.
Okay, we're unmuted now. Okay.
Yay!
Yay!
Bravo, bravo.
A little jazz today.
Yeah. Now, what is that, Jeff? A Stratocaster?
Yes,
Yeah.
red Stratocaster.
Mhm.
Yeah, notice it's red.
Red Stratocaster. Yeah, that's like to go with your red Mustang.
That's right.
Yeah, sometimes he has a red bow tie, but today it just goes with our antlers.
I played a Telecaster in my wild and lawless youth. Yeah. So great. The endlessly versatile Horton strike again. Great. Okay, so Stuart, I believe we'll make it your turn. I'm muting everyone. All ready?
Okay, I'm not going to do a Christmas song. Not this time round. Just want to remind people, and Tom will bear me out, when you live in Australia, Christmas is very different. Christmas is 104 degrees on the beach, throwing another shrimp on the barbie because it's the middle of summer. And anyway, this is another song in my Get to Know a Stan Rogers collection. It's called Lock Keeper. And it's a dialogue between a guy in one of the Great Lakes locks, who's in charge of the lock there, and a sailor who's on a freighter who travels around the world. It's basically a dialogue between this guy who runs the lock, who's stuck at home with the one wife and child, and the sailor who has a woman in every port. It goes like this. You say we're met again, Lord Keeper. We're laden even deeper than the time before. Oriental oils and tea brought down from Singapore. As we wait for my lock to cycle, I say my wife has given me a son. The son you cry, is that all that you've done? She wears bougainvillea blossoms, you pluck 'em from her hair and toss them in the tide. Sweep her in your arms and carry her inside. Her sighs catch on your shoulder, her moonlit eyes grow bold and wiser through the tears. And I say to you, how could you stand to leave her for years? So come with me, you cry, to where the Southern Cross rides high upon your shoulder. Come with me, you cry, each day you tend this lock, you're one day older, while your blood runs colder. But that anchor chains a fetter, and with it you are tethered to the foam. And I wouldn't trade my life for 1 hour of home. So I'm stuck here on this seaway. Will you compensate for leeway in the trades? And you shoot the stars to see the miles you've made. And you laugh at the hearts you've riven, but which one of these has given us more love or life? You, your tropic maids, or me, my wife? Then come with me, you cry, to where the Southern Cross rides high upon your shoulder. Come with me, you cry, each day you tend this lock, you're one day older, while your blood runs colder. But that anchor chains a fetter, and with it you are tethered to the foam. And I would not trade your life for 1 hour of home. Yes, that anchor chains a fetter, and with it you are tethered to the foam. And I would not change my life for just 1 hour of home.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Wonderful. Thank you.
Southern Crossing, you can see it in Australia too.
Yeah.
Wonderful and true.
You can see it in Australia. Nowhere else.
Well, Southern Hemisphere, it's the Big Dipper of the Southern
Yeah.
Hemisphere.
Right. Where was the song referring to?
The Great Lakes.
The Great Lakes. So how are we seeing the Southern Cross from the Great Lakes?
No. I explained at the beginning. There's the guy who runs the
Sorry,
log.
I guess I was distracted
The
once
guy who
more.
runs the log. He's stuck there. The sailor sails the world, and they're saying, "My life's better than your life."
Yeah.
That's the whole song. I better do it again.
Okay, yeah, no.
Maybe we'll pay attention next time.
Oh, I get to sit with a dunce cap in the corner. Okay. So we'll go to Mary Jane next, and I will try to pay better attention as Mary Jane sings.
That's why we record it.
I'm muting everyone. Ready for Mary Jane.
Okay, I'm going to do a Christmas song too, and it's called God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. And maybe I'll try to put a kazoo break in it. I haven't really tried one, but there's bound to be one somewhere in there. What's the problem?
Something's a little off with your sound, Mary Jane. I'm not sure
Your
exactly.
vocals are a bit low.
I haven't started singing yet. Can you hear my voice?
Project
No,
well. That's good.
So
there was
there's all this while I'm doing my
for
intro
some
on the
reason or another, a
guitar, I
little
can
muddiness with the audio.
worrying everybody to death.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Here we go.
God rest you, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we are gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. When they came to Bethlehem, where our dear Savior lay, they found him in a manger where oxen feed on hay. His mother Mary kneeling down unto the Lord did pray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place. And with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas all other doth deface. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
All right.
Good solid Christmas song there. That's great. And the kazoo always makes it even more Christmassy. There's nothing more Christmas like a kazoo.
Nothing more
No, you can't have a Christmas with no kazoos. Okay, who's next? Larry and Joanna too, if we're lucky. Let's see. Are they still there?
They are.
They are. Okay, well, I'm muting everybody. Okay, Larry, we're all ready. You must unmute, you know.
Okay, we're going to sing and play a song that does have one verse that has a reference to Christmas, and we'll get to that verse eventually. And it's called Garbage. It's on page 35 of Rise Up Singing if you want to sing along.
Pete Seeger did this one. He didn't write it, but he did write the last verse to this one.
Mr. Thompson calls the waiter, orders steak and baked potatoes, but he leaves the bone and gristle and he never eats the skins. Then the busboy comes and takes it with a cough, contaminates it as he puts it in a can with coffee grounds and sardine tins. Then the truck comes by on Friday and carts it all away, and 1,000 trucks just like it are converging on the bay. Whoops, 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 whoops. Something's wrong. Garbage. Garbage. Filling up the sea with garbage. 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 What will we do when there's no place left to put all the garbage? Mr. Thompson starts his Cadillac and winds it up the freeway track, leaving friends and neighbors in a hydrocarbon haze. He's joined by lots of smaller cars, all sending gases to the stars, there to form a seething cloud that hangs for 30 days, while the sun licks down into it with an ultraviolet tongue and turns it into smog, and then it settles in our lungs. Oh, garbage. Garbage. We're filling up the air with garbage, 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 garbage. What will we do when there's nothing left to breathe but garbage? Getting home and taking off his shoes, he settles down with the evening news, while the kids do homework with the TV in one ear, while Superman for the 1,000th time sells talking dolls and conquers crime. Dutifully they learn the date of birth of Paul Revere. In the paper there's a piece about the mayor's middle name, and he gets it read in time to watch the All-Star Bingo game. Oh, garbage. Garbage. Garbage, garbage. We're filling up our minds with garbage. Garbage. What will we do when there's nothing left to read, and there's nothing left to need, and there's nothing left to watch, and there's nothing left to touch, and there's nothing left to walk upon, and nothing left to talk upon, nothing left to see, and nothing left to be but garbage? Here comes the Christmas part. In Mr. Thompson's factory, they're making plastic Christmas trees, complete with silver tinsel and a geodesic stand. The plastic's mixed in giant vats from some conglomeration that's been piped from deep within the earth or strip mined from the land. And if you ask them questions, they say, why don't you see? It's absolutely needed for the economy. Oh, garbage. Garbage. Their stocks and their bonds, all garbage. Garbage. What will they do when their system goes to smash? There's no value to their cash. There's no money to be made. There's a world to be repaid. Their kids will read in history books about financiers and other crooks, feudalism and slavery, and nukes and all their knavery. History's dustbin they're consigned, along with many other kinds of garbage.
Yes, and I'm sure we were all doing the appropriate, audience responsive. Garbage, garbage, garbage. That's what really makes that song, especially getting a big hall. It's garbage. Rolls on, garbage.
But it wasn't a garbage performance.
Tune or something. I don't know where the tune came from.
Did you guys want to take another one since there's two?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, I am muting everyone. Just wait for me to mute.
What's the next song?
Holly and the Ivy.
Okay, all ready for you to unmute yourself.
Page 11. Rise up singing. The holly and the ivy. Oh, the holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising up, oh, sun, running up, oh, dear, the playing up, oh, merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears all blossom, as white as lily flower, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to be our sweet Savior. Oh, the rising up of sun, running up, oh dear, the playing of the merry organ, singing in the choir. The holly bears all berry, as red as any blood, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to do sinners good. Oh, the rising of all sun, running of oh dear, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears a prickle, as sharp as any thorn, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ on Christmas Day in the morn. Oh, rising up, oh, sun, and the running up, oh, dear, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears a bark, as bitter as any gall, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ, for to redeem us all. The rising up, oh, sun, and the running up, oh, dear, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir.
Sorry about the phone. I wish you could strangle phone callers. I mean, I don't know how to turn the house
That's
anyway.
a Christmas thought, isn't it?
Yeah,
Going under the.
from Santa Claus.
For it all.
If you got some of the calls I've gotten early.
Live. It's live. It's good.
Okay, let's see. I lost my list. Oh, there's my list.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, that's it.
Is this the list? Or is this groceries? No, they're people. Okay. So that was Larry. So May, good to see you with us again. Would you like to give us a tune? I'll mute everyone in anticipation here. And whenever you're ready to unmute yourself, please do.
Okay, so I have one of my all-time favorite songs is Blue Christmas, and I just figured it out today on violin, literally minutes before I came on. I was like struggling. That's why I was so, one of the reasons I was so late was because I was trying to find a song. So here goes nothing. I hate how it's reversed.
job.
Very
Elvis. I felt Elvis.
Yay!
very Elvis Christmas. Yes, there's Santa and his Elvis.
Those are Elvis to use her.
I don't know, guys.
Yeah. May, you were talking, you hate how it's reversed? You mean your picture?
Yeah, and
You
from
can-
my end it is. See, I'm holding up my right hand here, but it looks like a mirror image.
You can fix that very easily.
How?
If you click the little up cursor next to the video camera, okay.
Don't wait. What? Oh,
Well,
view or what?
Leo,
No,
upside down V.
depends on what kind of, depends on what.
I have a MacBook Pro.
Yeah. So there's a little video camera there in the bottom
Or on the top.
left, not on a MacBook, I don't think. Do you know?
Oh, it's still there. Hold on. Video settings.
Yes, that's what you
Oh,
want.
it says video. It says mirror my video.
That's the one. So you just turn that off.
There we go. Yay! I fixed it. It was
Yeah,
driving me insane the entire video.
Right. Well, in the interest of not driving you insane, I think it was good.
Yeah, my brain is weird.
Yeah, it's a very strange thing because it doesn't mirror it for your viewers, just for you. You know, I guess it's because people are used to looking at themselves in a mirror and you're feel odd if they're not. But
Hey, I just thought you were ambidextrous is all.
Yeah.
so I always turn that off. Okay, next on the list. Next on the list is Jeffrey Hall, if you please. Will you give us a poem today? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll mute everyone. So whenever you're ready, unmute yourself, please.
There it is. All right. So this is I doubt that I can send this off for publication because it's going to expire. It has such a short shelf life. Temporary crown. King baby turns 4 in January. Can that be true? At that precise moment, he's no longer king. His temporary crown, installed before he was done teething, pains him. Now he has a real mouthful, always coming out like, wah, wah, wah. Some party. I expect they'll reconvene elsewhere and not invite the once king. Have an unbirthday party. For what purpose? We'll need half a Senate to watch them. Thank you.
Whoa, nice.
It's topical of the moment, but we'll remember this moment a long time, so keep it handy. You may have to dust it off again 8 years from now. Okay. So that was Jeff. And Chip is next on my list. I'm muting everyone. Ready for you, Chip, if you can give us one. Oh, there you are. Sometimes I lose track of people. I'm glad to see you're still here.
I hid down in that corner, or maybe it was that corner over there. I was up there. Okay. Can you hear me? That's not loud enough.
You're pretty low.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better right there? All right. Anyway, I am going to do a Christmas song. I have that in front of my face now. Bluegrass music that I love is not riffed with traditional Christmas tunes, but there is one that was actually written by Benjamin Franklin. Tex Foley wrote one, and Bill Monroe recorded it in 1951 is when it was first recorded. So that's about as traditional as it gets. I'm going to need, Stuart, I'm going to need some help here on a couple of breaks. So this is in the key of E, so get your E flute. And so I'll just kind of holler out when I need help. I'm not going to take a break. There you go. All right. Anybody else playing anything that's in the key of E, that's kind of where it's at. And I like playing it in the key of E. I don't mean to drone on about it, but the key of E is kind of a lost art in bluegrass circles these days. It's always got to be out of a simpler position, and the key of E shape on the guitar has a special, unique sound to me. Anyway, here we go. It's called Christmas Time's A-Comin'. Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', and I know I'm going home. Snowflakes are falling, old hearts are calling, tall pines are humming, Christmas time's a-comin'. Can't you hear them bells ringing, ringing joy? Don't you hear them singing? When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Here we go, Stuart. Sounds good. Keep going. Good job. White candles burning, my old heart's a-yearning for the folks at home when Christmas time's a-comin'. Can't you hear them bells ringing, ringing joy? Don't you hear them singing? When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Christmas time's a-comin'. Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', and I know I'm going home. Once more, Stuart. Good job. Holly's in the window, home's where the wind blows, can't walk for running, Christmas time's a-comin'. Can't you hear them bells ringing, ringing joy? Don't you hear them singing? When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', and I know I'm going home. Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', and I know I'm going home. Thank you for your help, Stuart.
Very good. That's a fun one.
Thank you for keeping the key of E in circulation. I mean, the blues players would never do without the key of E.
That's right.
Okay. Chip. Oh, and Hillary has joined us. Hillary, can you give us a song this time? Would you be up for that? Hello, Hillary. She's there. You are. Oh, you are. Hillary says she's not feeling well, so we're sorry, and we hope you don't have anything serious, and that she'll be fine for Christmas. So anyhow, I guess we'll skip Hillary. I hope this will cheer you up anyway. I have the distinct feeling that I missed somebody because Hillary's the last one on my list, but I think maybe we've gone all the way around. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I guess it's me. Okay, this is a Leadbelly Christmas song. Very brave doing Leadbelly songs. But then I use a, you can always say not bad for a white boy. So Leadbelly had at least one Christmas song. I think he might have had even more. And it's a song that has a spoken part, and I have never been good at talking blues. The art of being able to speak while you're playing in a different rhythm, you know, is beyond me. So it starts with this little story, and I'll do my best to tell it, but I'm not going to try to do it like Leadbelly did. I just do it like Terry would do it, okay? And it's called On a Christmas Day. Little children get so happy on a Christmas day. When they see Christmas coming, you know, they have their own way. I had this little boy come to see me on a Christmas day. I heard my mama say, Christmas is a-coming. So I grabbed that little boy by the hand and we went off on my father's farm, found the highest hill that we could climb. And I said to him, I said, Johnny, I don't see no Christmas. Do you? He said, no, I don't see no Christmas. So when we went back to see my mama in the kitchen, we said, Mama, we don't see no Christmas. So she said, well, it's coming. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Well, children get out in the yard and play on a Christmas day. Children get out in the yard and play on a Christmas day. Old Santa Claus gonna be moving in on a Christmas day. Old Santa Claus gonna be moving in on a Christmas day. Chicken crows at midnight on a Christmas day. Chicken crows at midnight on a Christmas day. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Well, children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Them children is a-walking on a Christmas day. Them children is a-talking on a Christmas day. You know the children get out in the yard and sing on a Christmas day. The children get out in the yard and swing on a Christmas day. Think I see that Santa Claus coming? Well, here he comes right now. Oh, there's Santa Claus. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Children don't get so happy on a Christmas day. Well, children get out in the yard and play on a Christmas day. Children get out in the yard and play on a Christmas day.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope that cheered everybody.
Yay!
Christmas song.
Belly forever.
Oh yeah, I should mention. I don't know if you've ever heard the recording of that Leadbelly made in Hollywood. Was part of the Leadbelly Hollywood sessions, which was made by Decca, I think, Decca Records. And his accompanist on that was a guy who was a studio musician and a composer for Disney cartoons, whose name escapes me, but was also a collector of obscure musical instruments, and he played on the dulciola.
Paul Mason Howard.
Thank you, David. I know we could count on you. Paul Mason Howard. And the Dulciola was one of those funny instruments that were made by those zither players in the Midwest of the, in the, I guess in the 20s and 30s. And it was sort of almost a combination of a zither and a harpsichord. It was a keyboard instrument, but a small thing. And this Paul Mason Howard just made that instrument rock. So it's not something you hear every day. So look it up sometime. You can find it on YouTube.
Capitol Records. Capitol Records.
Oh, Capitol. Yeah, of course. I actually have the original Capitol album here in my little case somewhere. Maybe I'll dig it out. Yeah, of course. We live in this parallel universe, David and I.
Let me tell you a story about that.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I used to tutor John Ritter's brother, Tom, in geometry. And of course, they were both sons of Tex Ritter. So one time when I was visiting their home in Toluca Lake, Tex Ritter told me how he had arranged for that session with Leadbelly and Paul Mason Howard.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a few people still playing the Dulciola now and then. You can hear them. It's an amazing instrument, but I don't know where you'd find one.
Because Tex Ritter and Leadbelly were both Texans.
That's true. That's true. Okay, well, I guess we're all the way around again. To Adam, if Adam's up for another, will you give us a song, Adam?
I think Tom is up next.
Oh, did I miss somebody? Did I miss Tom? Okay.
Tom went first.
Okay, Tom goes next. So I'm muting everyone. And so we're ready for Tom.
Sacred seasons. Something to do with sharing warmth, light in darkest night, deep and ancestral, common and familial food, of course, and liquids, imbibe, sweet, weather while we circle music indoors, dare to look up, heavens dancing, planets prancing, candles to the fire of Yule log, solstice, give praise to darkness on this longest night. Cave wisdom meets seasonal, turning stick branch thin nest birds withdrawn, sing within us, carols, chorale, chorus. This is a season often biased, but we are living in Retroville. It's already happening. First they list the best films, plays, TV and radio shows. Next they mourn the loss of those celebrities gone from us. This year the elephant in the room is COVID. Even Charlie Pride's demise gets displaced by vaccine resistors, who are also anti-vaxxers generally. Demonstrators demand that free elections be overturned for their orange crush, whose faux news hairstyle will not stop rape charges. Weather reports storms, wind, rain, cold, typical winter on the East Coast. We're amazed at the negative powers of social media. They can crush exposés of gay Tim Cook. They can tap into your domestic social media use, slow down your internet powers and streaming devices, while still raising prices on Disney+. Care Bears now replaced by Russian Cozy Bear, shootouts at peace demonstrations everywhere, Proud Boys burning Black Lives Matter flags, while the media snows us in with old movies and pop songs, holiday music. It's a wonderful life. There is a Santa Claus, Virginia. While sweating shopping mall Santas have gloves, shields, face masks, and still 3 of them die of COVID. And if they want to, it's gatherings banned in Germany and England. Have a merry vaccine, Texas. While our elected government is threatened by seditious lawsuits, we seek distraction. Forget flying, travel, politics. Bring on these empty Christmas songs. While hardy folk artists like us persist with Yule, Saturnalia, and Solstice, what else is left for the rest of us but an absurd and surreal Festivus? Because Hanukkah is not Advent, is not Saturnalia, is not Yule, is not Solstice, is not Kwanzaa, not even Festivus. Skies are ablaze with celestial events, conjunctions not seen for 800 years. Seriously significant days and nights, we sleep through them. Astrologers, numerologists seek to awaken us again to connections arcane and obvious. Moon, water, monthly cycles, sun, solar, sunstorms, stars in constellation from which our stardust began. Astronomers chart far past our naked eyes' visions. Telescopes fail us unless Hubble's up there spinning in heaven, just to see Earth from a moonrise. Hunger of frontiers, cold and dark as winter. Hence our primal need for food, warmth, heat, light, music, and gatherings like this tonight. Whatever name you call it, may we carol and carouse together. Wassail!
Yay! Nice.
That was great, Tom.
What's that all about, Alfie? Hey.
Hey.
And here, for those of you who are interested in folk music trivia, this is Capitol Records Classics in Jazz, Lead Belly. I don't know if this was the original one or there was a reissue, but it's a 10-inch LP. So is that the same one you have, Dave?
Well, the cover's different and it's a 12-inch.
Oh, really? It's a 12-inch.
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, anyway, I buried my list under things. Oh, Adam, we are around Adam now.
Now it's my turn.
So now we can let Adam sing. So I'm muting everyone, and Adam will have to re-unmute in a minute. Yeah, please unmute, Adam.
Got it. Okay, this is one of my originals again, and I wrote this a really, really, really long time ago, and then it sat in a drawer forever until my music partner and I wrote an album a couple of years ago, and we brought this one out, rearranged some of the structure on it, and I rearranged some of the lyrics and things, and it just turned out beautiful. It's one of my favorite songs now. This is called Sunshine. On white clouds we dance, and into our own rhythm, and lost in our own little world forever. I stood alone inside a hide from darker weather, and then I met you. Ooh, and it all came together, and it all fell apart all at the same time, and I knew it was only you forever. You light up my life, my sweet, bright, beautiful sunshine. So when it rains, I sing your name, and when it pours, I think of your smile and laugh. And when all the world is dark and black and bleak, the thought of you will part the clouds and shine light upon me. 'Cause when I met you, ooh, it all came together, and it all fell apart all at the same time, and I knew it was only you forever. You light up my life, my sweet, bright, beautiful sunshine. You're not helping. So when it rains, I sing your name, and when it pours, I think of your smile and laugh. And when all the world is dark and black and bleak, same time, and I knew it was only you forever. 'Cause when I met you, ooh, it all came together, and it all fell apart all at the same time, and I knew it was only you forever. You light up my life, my sweet, bright, beautiful sunshine. You light up my life, my sweet, bright, beautiful sunshine.
Yay!
Yeah, terrific.
Oh, very nice.
My music partner over here helped me
Yeah,
out.
it's
I
always
love the
I think
dog.
it's about him.
always so good to have a loyal fan base.
Right.
Your dog,
Bob beyond the stage.
your dog picks up the heart in your voice. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
And you have a helper there too.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he thinks it's about him.
Okay, David, I believe it's your turn again. I'm muting everyone. And when you're ready to unmute, we're ready for you.
Okay, so just another one in my cavalcade of obscure Christmas stuff, seasonal stuff. This is a Polacheck family tradition that I'm going to introduce you to, and it's referenced by one of the greatest graphic achievements of the 20th century, the comic strip Pogo by the immortal Walt Kelly. And he was not only a marvelous graphic artist, but he also was a fantastic wordsmith. And he wrote some incredible poetry, among them this little verse, which goes to the tune of Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly. But the way he conceived it, it's Deck Us All with Boston Charlie. And it goes on from there. So as my father taught it to me, we sing this every year at this time. Deck, 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 deck us all with Boston Charlie, Walla Walla, Washington, and Kalamazoo. Nora's freezing on the trolley, Swaller Dollar, Cauliflower, Allegaroo. Don't we know archaic barrel? Lullaby, Lullaboy, Louisville, Lou. Trolley Molly, don't love Harold. Bula Bula, Pensacola, Hullabaloo.
I haven't heard that in years.
Yay.
So now, are you going to sing Good King Sauerkraut?
Good King Sauerkraut looked out on his feet's uneven, while the snoo lay round about.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah. This is where you ask me what's snoo.
I don't know what's new with you.
There you go.
You two must have grown up together.
Again, it seems like we did. My dad took me to a book signing party with Walt Kelly, so I got to meet him and shake his hand and get his signature on a picture of Pogo, which is long since lost. I don't know. It would be priceless today, but it was priceless then. Okay. Al is next on my list. I'm muting everybody because I know Al will give us something. All ready?
All right, I have my lovely assistant on the bells here. We'll do Jingle Bells. I think I did this last week, but
Yeah, well.
can you have too many versions of Jingle Bells?
Can you? Maybe. Okay.
I was going to do the 12 Days of Christmas, but
it's too
I think we're all tired of that one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you and the lovely assistant want to do another?
I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
Good.
When you see the Christmas, you were online when I talked about the Christmas pageant that we just did, the Zoom Christmas party.
Yeah.
So I added music to it. I did ukulele interludes between the scenes, and the grand finale with the cast going by is I sat down and I did a 4-track recording of Jingle Bells with banjo, guitar, ukulele, and kazoo.
Oh.
Bells on it. I'm so I can do that pretty quickly. So anyway, we are up to the Hortons. Muting for the Hortons. Muting and rooting for them. Okay, when you're ready.
Okay, we're back in our living room with Jeff's red guitar, and for our first one, we're gonna do "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." It'll be the same thing. It'll be the traditional version and then a jazz version, and then we'll do a quick little "Let It Snow," same format.
Oh, just barely.
Bravo! Bravo!
Did you hear our pit
gonna-
bull
We sure did.
singing with us? He was laying in the floor singing.
I love the gliss. That was the little slide that literally made me go. That was my favorite part.
Yay! Okay, we're gonna do Let It Snow next once we
Okay.
come back on.
All
Here.
right, I'm gonna remute everything.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you, you're gonna teach him to play the barking jingle bells? You know?
Yeah, I guess we could try it. They already bark anyway.
Okay,
They bark
we
with
are
everything.
muting. We are muting. Okay. Ready for you to unmute.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I almost missed my bell part.
Hang in there.
What's Christmas without Sandy's bells? Okay. Stuart, time for you again. I promise to play close attention this time.
Hillary asked to do
all.
one too, Terry. If you
Oh, Hillary's got up.
Hillary wants to do a song. We can put her in next before me.
Yeah, let's work in Hillary now. The way we do this, Hillary, is we mute everybody and then you have to unmute yourself, okay? Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
muting all. And ready for you to unmute. Oh, you're still muted. There you go.
Really? Okay. Newfangled stuff. This is as close to a Christmas song as I get. It's River by Joni Mitchell. It's coming on. Sorry, I was just playing it. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But it don't snow here. It stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, put me at ease. He loved me so naughty, made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a whip I could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. I've gone and lost the best baby that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a whip I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. That's as good as it gets from the sick bay. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you so much, Hillary. It's really good to hear your voice again.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, back to Stuart. Muting for Stuart. Already, Stuart.
Okay, we're going to keep it in Canada. Because Canada and snow is as close as I'm going to get to Christmas. This is a winter song. Song for a Winter's Night by Gordon Lightfoot. I heard Gordon Lightfoot had so many alimonies that he has to tour forever. That's what I heard. Anyway, this is from the 60s. One of his earliest songs. The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon each page the words of love you sent me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too. I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. The fire is dying now, the lamp is growing dim, the shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near, to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you, and to be once again with you, and to be once again with you.
Yay!
That was
Very
awesome.
good.
Yeah, good
Very
song.
good.
Thank you, thank you.
Good song.
Lightfoot, eh?
Hey. Canada. Canada. CND.
I thought you were giving us a chord progression there for a minute.
That's about it.
Except for the N, all those letters are valid chords.
Yeah, that's it. That's neutral. You make it up.
Yeah. Okay. And we're up to Mary Jane. I am muting for Mary Jane. Already.
Okay, I'm going to do another version of the Wassail song. I know you've heard an instrumental today, but at least you didn't hear any words. Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Our wassail cup is made of the rosemary tree, and so is your beer of the best barley. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. We are not daily beggars that beg from door to door, but we are neighbors' children whom you have seen before. Good master and good mistress, as you sit by the fire, pray think of us poor children who wander in the mire. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Call up the butler of this house, put on his golden ring. Let him bring us up a glass of beer, and better we shall sing. Bring us out a table and spread it with the cloth. Bring us out a moldy cheese and some of your Christmas smoke. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. We have got a little purse of stretching leather skin. We want some of your small change to line it well within. God bless the master of this house, likewise the mistress too, and all the little children that round the table go. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new
also Walt Kelly that did Here We Come a Waffling? There's a version like that.
Well, I like David's Weissel song, but I thought this one was different enough.
That's a
It
good
was
one.
worth playing.
That's a good
I
one.
like the kazoo. I like the kazoo. It made me happy.
Well, thanks.
Makes us all
They're available for purchase. I know the person who made this one.
in the gift shop, SUX.
I get a cut of the profit.
We're going to have to put up an e-commerce site so we can tell who knows what it's like.
Yes.
Okay. Mary Jane, Larry, and Joanna, please. Muting. Whoop, you unmuted for a minute, then there you go. You're fine now.
Not quite ready. Is there somebody else who can take a turn? Is there somebody else who can take a turn? We're not quite ready.
I'm sorry, I was still muted. I was going to suggest May. Would you be able to give us a song? Yes, it's a thumbs up. I am muting. And we're ready for you, May, when you can unmute.
I don't know if anybody, give a thumbs up if anybody has heard of Claude Black. He is a jazz piano person. Has anybody heard of him? Sad face. Anyway, he taught me this song that I don't quite know what the title is, but I think it's called Be Anything But Darling Be Mine. It's in a really, really old, it's like a, I don't know what era of jazz it is, but everybody's doing jazz songs, so I figured I'd do jazz. It's kind of a bluesy tune, I don't know. I gotta find my note though. There we go. Here goes nothing. I hope I can remember it. I haven't sung this since 2013, so here goes. Be a beggar, be a thief, be my sunshine, be my grief, be anything. Oh, but darling, be mine. Be a wise man, be a fool. Treat me tender or be cruel. Be anything. Oh, but darling, be mine. Climb to the top of the ladder. Be master of all you survey. Fail and it still doesn't matter. If you love me, everything's okay. Be the angel of my prayer. Be the devil who cares. Be anything but darling, be mine. Thank you.
Oh,
Very beautiful.
that's a real ballad, as jazz folks like to call that sort of thing. That's a ballad. I remember some famous jazz musician said if you're auditioning,
Vaughn, I think, sang it. I don't know what year she sang it though, because I don't really know much about her.
So I remember this guy said if you're auditioning someone and you really want to know if they can play, have them do a ballad, whether they're a singer or a horn player or whatever. If they can do a ballad, they can do anything. So anyway, see, Jeffrey Hall still with us?
He had to leave.
Okay, Jeff is gone, and so we would like to hear from Chip, if we may. I'm muting everyone.
All right. I may have done this last week, but I only get to play these songs maybe a couple weeks. More volume I'm hearing.
More volume on the vocals, please.
Better? Is that better? And the guitar? Maybe the guitar is a little much. Let me raise that. These guitars are pretty loud. Anyway, don't get to play these songs a whole lot outside of the Christmas season. So if I did this one last week, it'll have to be all right because I want to do it again. Anyway, let me turn that back on. So here we go. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season right. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Yay!
Wonderful. Very nice.
Love that rendition.
If you did play it again, it's well worth hearing again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we ever get back to you, Stuart, when we skipped over to Hillary?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Larry and Joanna,
let's
we
try
skipped
it
over.
again.
So, okay, let's do that. I'm muting everyone. All ready for you, Larry and Joanna.
All right. Good Christmas song, Masters in This Hall. Oh, Masters. Let's find it.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you so
Move on.
much. Yeah. Okay. Now, with all this slipping and sliding, did we miss anybody? Yeah. I think that I'll play you one then. Okay, this is a song that I got from Pete Seeger, and he just called it the Italian Christmas Carol. It's also known as a Star Carol, and it's a processional song from Naples. And supposedly there's this procession of folks remembering the shepherds coming down out of the mountains and singing the song. And the first part of it is this is Pete's banjo arrangement, and it's supposed to sound like Italian mandolin playing. So use your imagination. Was on a night like this, a little babe was born. The shepherds gathered round to guard him till the dawn. Above them shone the star, a star of wondrous light that never since in all these years have we seen one half so bright, shining so truly, shining so bright, guiding their footsteps from afar. It led them through the night, a path to peace and brotherhood by following this light. Oh, come with us tonight. Join us on our way. For we have found that star again to greet a better day. Although throughout the land we search the skies in vain, if we could turn our gaze within our hearts, we would find this star again, shining so truly, shining so brightly. It's guiding our footsteps from afar. It leads us through the night, a path to love and brotherhood, while following its light.
I could hear the peasants singing in the distance. The balalaikas in the background on that one, man.
Yeah, well, balalaikas in Italy are hard to find, but so are banjos.
The gondola players.
Yeah, gondola players. You know that they're famous. In Venice, you have those 5-string banjo players on making the night so romantic. Well,
I would take gondola lessons. That's
They're pretty heavy, though.
oh.
That's right, but they're very
hard,
resonant.
hard to get on an airplane, huh?
Tell a story about that.
Oh, that's his fault.
So we've come to the part where we ask for any encores or requests before we go.
I have a Christmas joke.
Oh, wonderful.
Your life can be described in the 4 stages of Santa Claus. The first, like when you believe in Santa Claus. The second, when you don't believe in Santa Claus. The third, when you are Santa Claus. And the fourth, when you look like Santa Claus.
I've got
Ho, 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 ho.
Okay, well, on that note, we'll bid our farewell. By the way, we have our Friends Meeting Christmas party at 5:30 tomorrow. If you go to the Friends Meeting website, you can find a link. We're always love to have folks come to our Christmas parties. And so that's there. And of course, Stone Soup is tomorrow at 2. So I hope to see some of you there as well.
You can play from 2 to 7 o'clock tomorrow night if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to stop when Zoom closes up.
You'll have to send me an email for that.
Well, what you do,
The Christmas thing.
yeah, what you do is you go, note this address. It's austinquakers.org, one word, austinquakers.org. And there's a link at the top to Zoom video meetings, and that's where the link will be.
Okay. Hold on.
austinquakers.org.
And Terry,
And
I
if you
think
forget it, by 2 o'clock tomorrow, we'll remind you it's Stone Soup if you turn up.
yes, and I think the star attraction is Mary, You Are Muted.
Yeah, Mary, You Are Muted. It'll be the world premiere of our feature-length 17-minute video with my four-part jingle bells and everything. So take care, and Hillary, get better if you're still there. Yeah, hey, get better, and we'll see you all soon.
Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry ho ho to everybody.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bye, everybody.
Merry, merry.